Taylor Swift an icon, a global superstar, and a master of reinvention. But with every reinvention comes scrutiny. From public feuds to high-profile relationships, Taylor has been in the spotlight for not just her music, but for controversies that have divided fans and critics alike. Today, we're diving deep into Taylor Swift's most controversial moments, examining the reasons behind them and how they've shaped her career. So, buckle up, because this story has everything: drama, rivalries, and comebacks that you won't believe. Number 1. The Kanye West VMA incident. Let's start with one of the most unforgettable moments in pop culture history, the 2009 VMAs. Taylor Swift, just 19 years old at the time, was interrupted by Kanye West during her acceptance speech for Best Female Video.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
A line that would go down in infamy. The public was shocked, and the incident sparked a years-long feud between Kanye and Taylor, with both artists throwing subtle and not-so-subtle jabs at each other in their music and public appearances. For many, Kanye's outburst was seen as a disrespectful attack on a rising female star. But it was only the beginning of a much more complicated relationship between the two. Number 2. Famous Lyrics Feud. Fast forward to 2016, Kanye reignited the feud with his song Famous, in which he claimed, "I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that bacon famous." Taylor quickly condemned the lyrics, saying she never approved of them. But things took a turn when Kim Kardashian entered the chat, releasing a series of Snapchat videos allegedly showing Taylor approving the line over a phone call with Kanye. This led to widespread online harassment under the hashtag #OhTaylorSwiftEyesOverParty, and many accused Taylor of playing the victim. Taylor maintained that she was only aware of certain parts of the conversation and never approved of being called a derogatory term. It was a turning point in her public image, as many began to question whether Taylor was being genuine or manipulating her narrative for sympathy. Number 3. The Scooter Braun and Masters battle. In 2019, Taylor found herself embroiled in another major controversy this time, over the rights to her own music. Her former label, Big Machine, sold the master recordings of her first 6 albums to music executive Scooter Braun, a figure Taylor has had public issues with for years. Taylor called the sale her worst-case scenario, accusing Braun of bullying her throughout her career, particularly during the Kanye West feud. Fans rallied behind her, using the hashtag #IStandWithTaylor, but others questioned why she hadn't bought her masters when given the chance. This controversy led Taylor to re-record her old albums, starting with Fearless, Taylor's version, as a way to reclaim ownership of her music, a bold move that further cemented her status as an artist who refuses to back down. Number 4. The Squad criticism. At the height of her 1989 era, Taylor Swift was often seen surrounded by her all-star squad, a group of high-profile celebrities like Gigi Hadid, Selena Gomez, and Karlie Kloss. While the media celebrated this for a while, Taylor's squad later became a point of criticism. People accused her of promoting an exclusive, cliquish image, and some even labeled it as a calculated PR move to gain more attention. The narrative turned from empowering female friendships to accusations of elitism, and the so-called squad culture began to fizzle out as Taylor shifted her public persona. Number 5. Political silence. For much of her early career, Taylor Swift stayed silent on political issues, which led to a significant amount of criticism. As a major public figure, many felt that she had a platform that could influence young voters, but her refusal to speak up, especially during key moments in U.S. politics, led to accusations of apathy. However, this changed in 2018 when Taylor broke her silence, endorsing Democratic candidates in her home state of Tennessee. She later advocated for LGBTQ+ rights and used her voice to encourage voter registration. While some praised her for finally taking a stand, others accused her of being too little, too late. Regardless, Taylor's shift towards political activism became an important part of her public identity moving forward. Number 6. Feud with Katy Perry. Another headline-grabbing feud was with fellow pop star Katy Perry. The drama allegedly began over backup dancers who left Taylor's tour to join Katy's. Taylor's 2014 hit Bad Blood was rumored to be about Katy, and the media had a field day pitting the two women against each other. For years, both stars avoided addressing the feud directly, but it wasn't until 2019 that the two publicly reconciled. Katy appeared in Taylor's You Need to Calm Down music video, and the two made it clear that the bad blood was behind them, showing the world that even the biggest rivalries can have a happy ending. The Reputation era. After years of controversies and public scrutiny, Taylor Swift entered her Reputation era, a darker, more defiant version of herself. The album's imagery was filled with snakes, a nod to the online hate she received during the Kanye drama, and the music was a stark departure from the pop anthems of 1989. Taylor addressed the public's perception of her head-on, reclaiming her narrative in songs like "Look What You Made Me Do." Though some critics felt the era was too calculated or petty, it became one of her most defining moments, proving that Taylor could adapt, evolve, and thrive under even the harshest criticism. Conclusion. From high-profile feuds to battles over her own music, Taylor Swift's controversies have been as much a part of her story as her music. But through it all, she's managed to rise above, using each controversy as fuel for her next chapter. Whether you love her or hate her, there's no denying that Taylor Swift has always been a master of reinvention, turning scandals into chart-topping hits and staying at the center of pop culture for over a decade. And with every new era, the world waits to see what she'll do next.